Hey everyone, it's Krista here with Outgrowing, and today we are going to talk about getting plugs. So here we have a tray of Lisianthus plugs, which I got from a friend of mine who has a greenhouse. And I will do a little video here in the next couple weeks. I'm going to head over there and do a quick little video of the greenhouse and show you guys what it's like. But anyways, this is what I'm talking about. In some of my videos, I talk about how you can order plugs and liners. Okay, so I wanted to get on here and talk to you guys a bit about ordering plugs. And so I know a lady who owns a greenhouse, and instead of me growing Lisianthus, I last year and this year have ordered in plugs of them, which means that they are already started seeds. And the reason I do that is because Lissies are a bit challenging to grow, and they take quite a long time. So for me, it isn't worth it to grow them. I ordered tons of them this year, way more than I need. So I'm actually going to give my mom some of these, and then I'm going to plant a lot and hopefully get a lot. Like, I hope to have quite a few Lissies this year. I'm dialing down my subscription for the season, but I hope to have really great success with lots of Lissies. I plan to do a lot of photography with them. I want to do lots of floral arranging with them. So anyways, but they come, and as you guys can see, these are tiny. They come in the tiniest little cell. But you can see all those amazing roots on there. It's beautiful. Like, they're great. They look amazing. And so they've got great root growth, everything. Some people at this point would put root shield on them and then put them into and pot them up. And so the reality is, you guys, I am out of space in my grow room. Like, I don't have enough space for all of these. So I've actually had to put out trays of plants to harden off outside already. I started with my ranunculus. I've got 2 trays of those that have been outside for the last 2 days. And the next thing I have to do is move my snapdragons outside because I do not have enough room under my grow lights for all the stuff that I'm growing. So I'm in a bit of a pickle. Poor planning on my part, and I refuse to get any more lights because it's just not necessary. I don't need to grow as much as I am. But of course, when you get planting, then you get overexcited and you overdo it. So the reality of what's going to happen here is that there's way too many to fit. There's too many of these to fit into here. I need to get a couple more of these, but I'm only potting them up to this big. Why? Because I'm only going to have them in these for about 4 to 6 more weeks. They don't need much more. They will grow enough in these, and the roots will fill out, that'll be good enough. I have some that are potted up into bigger ones. This has to be good enough because I do not have the space to put 144 of these into larger, there's 140 into, and I have more. I got too many. I need to get more pots. I need something. But anyway, so this is the varieties I have in here. So there's the Voyager Green 2. I'll put up pictures. There's Voyager Green 2, the Roseanne Terracotta 2, Roseanne 2 Terracotta. I'm super pumped about those. Those look great. And then the Voyage 2 Champagne. So I have quite a few of each of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pot up a few of each variety into these. And then I'm going to leave them, but I wanted to show you guys what I'm doing because you know what I did? I did a whole video of how I take the snapdragons and the foxglove and I pot them up into, like, I plant them all out into I showed you guys, I plant them all in like one container, and then I dig them out, and then I plant them into individual cells like this. And the video messed up. So I don't have the video of that. Lord help me. So I thought, well, I'm going to definitely do this. And so here's the thing about Lissies. You want to pot them up for sure, but we also really want to pinch them off. So these already have lots going on here. So I'm actually going to pinch them all off at that point. So I'm going to pinch them off and then plant them out. Yeah, these have great roots already. So I need to get these going on, but I hope this works out because I just don't have the space for anything more. So I've got my bucket of dirt here, you guys. The dirt I've had this year has been questionable. I guess that's what happens when you buy what's on sale. Some of it's been good, some of it's been iffy. So next year, I'm going on a hunt for some better dirt. Somebody made a comment about some better dirt, and I'm going to go on an actual hunt for it and see if I can't find. Like, we have this great place in town called the Whole Leaf Healing Tree, and you know, they have lots of grow stuff there, and I'm going to see if they have this specific dirt there. But my mom and a friend of mine bought dirt there this year, and they've had bad luck with growing their seedlings, both of them. So I'm, ooh, I don't love that very much. I don't know what's up with that because they're super knowledgeable. I've bought dirt from them before and it's been good. So I feel bad that I recommended them to go and they're both struggling with their seedlings. So anyways, what I'm doing is I'm just filling up my cells with dirt here. And just enough that we're going to still be able to fit that plug in there. I have to get more, like I'm desperate. But I will acquire some more trays soon. Okay, I'm gonna move that out of the way. So hopefully you guys can see me. Okay, so I'm gonna take this little guy here and I'm just gonna open that up a little bit. Hopefully this doesn't mess it up. I am gonna open up the bottom a little bit just because it is quite root bound, and I'm gonna go and plunk. And I mean, these are not a whole ton bigger, but they're gonna have to do for me because in no time I'll be planting them outside. So that's all I care about. So we're gonna plop that in there, and then I've already pinched that one off. So Lizzie's, you do want to pinch them off so you get more. Oh my gosh. So I'm pinching them off. I'm taking out, so you can see they've got their they've started to kind of do their rosette thing. So I'm pinching off that middle one. And I can open these up too. Hopefully it doesn't affect them too much. But what I like to do is I kind of like to open up the roots, and then it helps them to kind of grow more rather than growing around each other. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, I don't know. We'll see what happens here. Lizzie's can be finicky, but we're going to try it out. Oh yeah, these definitely, I probably should be potting these up into something bigger, but I'm going to pot what I can in here, and then I got to assess the situation here. These are already looking very good. And I'll be planting these out. You know, I might plant my Lizzies out sooner than June 1, but I won't plant them out any sooner than May long weekend here in Canada. Because I've made the mistake of doing that, and it's not beneficial. Like last year I got so gung-ho about planting out super early, ended up having to reseed a bunch of stuff. So let's be honest. Do wait until your last frost date has passed by, because there's a reason for that. And again, pinching them off as needed, like when they're, let's open these up. When they're already starting to grow up, you want to pinch those off, and then that'll just encourage more branching. So yeah, that's pretty much all I want to get on here for you guys today. Just a quick little video of me potting these bad boys up. In a better situation, you would want to be potting them up into something bigger to let them grow out. But I just don't have the space for it. And that's just a fail on my part. So I'm not even gonna lie. I'm kind of winging it. I'll be lucky if these don't get all crazy root bound out of control, but I'm praying for it. Praying that they work out, and it's the best that I can do. But yeah, so you'd probably want to use something a little bit bigger to pot them up into, not something that's just double the size of what they came out of. I'll show you, because I had to get some that were already potted up. So these are the ones that were already potted up into these. And so I think because these are so cram jammed in there, it's starting to shoot them up the middle quicker. I think it's forcing them to grow up more so, because you can see this one, it's growing a little bit more flat. But that is also, well, no, that's, yeah, sometimes different varieties of Lizzies kind of grow a little bit differently as well. So anyways, that's probably ideal what I should be potting them into, but there's just no space for that in my life, in my grow room at this present moment. So that's my fault. I really try to maximize the amount of space that I have by kind of planting intensively. Of course, if you're a greenhouse grower, this probably is not the ideal way to do it. You wouldn't plant like I plant. Like you would pot these up into these big ones because this is how you would sell them. You would sell them into those. That's why Phyllis had planted those up already, because that's how they're going to sell in her greenhouse. So for me, because I plant intensively and I don't have a lot of space, I've got to maximize what I do have. And so this is about how I do it. And that's why I plant a lot in one bucket, like, or in one tray. Like that's why I'll plant seeds like that and then divvy them up, leave some in there. Like it's just about getting the maximum amount of flowers growing intensively to get them outside to be planted out for the cut flower garden. So it's a bit different, I think, growing as far as growing goes for a greenhouse than for planting for cut flowers. But again, all in all the same, we all want to grow lots of flowers. So anyway, you guys, that is pretty much the potting up of these. I wanted to do a quick little video and hopefully this video works out. Unlike my last one that I was so excited about. We all make little mistakes when we're growing and we learn stuff every year and no 2 years are the same. And I know that I know for myself, when I see people doing flower farming videos and stuff, more often than not, it's always like the glorious parts about it. And truly there are some really, I mean, it's just, you just make do with what you have, you guys, and really don't overthink it because you just won't end up growing anything if you're just so worried about having the right stuff and doing the right thing and this and that. It's like, you know what, work with what you got, with what you can afford, and just enjoy it and just have fun. You know, best advice I can give. There's so much information out there, which is great, but you really also have to get into your dirt and have fun and play around for yourself. But yeah, and then again, like talk to your greenhouse growers, like this Phyllis who ordered these in for me. Like bless her heart for doing that for me. She totally doesn't need to, but she's just supportive of growers. And you know, if we're ordering from her and talking about her, then it's helping her out. Like no competition, you know, we're all just, there's enough people out there to buy flowers and we're all just trying to have a good time and enjoy the hobby of gardening. So go talk to your growers, your greenhouse growers. They are more likely than not willing to help you out and order some plants in for you. Okay, I'm gonna dust these off. I'm gonna water these. The dirt's a little bit wet, but they need a good watering because these are dry. So, you know, there's not that many left. There's probably 70 some left. So there's a lot. And then I have one more strip of 25. So there's a lot of Lisianthus happening, but that's it, you guys. So I potted these up into these, which honestly are bigger than these tiny. Like now you can see how really small those are. They're just tiny. Absolutely so small. So anyways, you guys, that's going to do it for me. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Hit the subscribe button because there'll be more content coming here real soon in the next little bit. I've been saying that every video. It's like, it'll be coming. So please hit the subscribe button and I promise you we'll be getting into some real fun times real soon. There's lots of snow at the farm still, so the garden's not quite there yet, but the cows, they're all calving. So we'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you so much for checking in. Hopefully we'll be in the dirt in the garden in no time. So thanks again for watching, you guys.